Hello everyone, this is Kaushik from Viba. Hope you are all doing good. And this video is regarding our next event, which is called Mission ANTHARPRERANA. The word ANTHARPRERANA itself tell you that the inner fire. Okay, if you have that inner fire in you, whatever you want in your life, you can achieve it. And that is why we have named it as ANTHARPRERANA. Coming to ANTHARPRERANA, it's a big event. It has multiple events in it. If you see here, it has Blogathon, Codeathon, and then Customer On. I'll tell you why we have divided our whole event into three parts. Why? Because if you see any company or any startup, it requires few components in that company. Like let us suppose if you want to write your idea, then you require bloggers or technical writers. If you want to build it as a product, you want coders or software programmers or hardware programmers who does the programming part. And then Customer On. Once the product is ready, if you have to take it into the market, then you require marketing and sales executives. Okay, this is what every company should require, and this is what a startup also requires. I have observed many startups, their failure in their first year or second year because of lacking in one of these components. Okay, see, few people who come out as a startup, they are all programmers. Okay, they know how to program a problem and give a solution, but they don't know how to enter into market and sell that product. If your product is ready and if you are not able to take it to the market, then you are a failure. And a few startups, they have good coding skills, but they don't know how to write it. Okay, why? Because if you develop a website, then you have to write so much of content and you have to be in engagement with the customers. Okay, if you have to be in engagement with the customers, then you need bloggers, okay, who write about your company, who write about your product, who write about everything you do in a company. And that is what I have observed. Few companies have lacking in these things, and the major startup failure is due to this problem. And as a Viba, we have come out with this model where we bring bloggers, coders, and public or corporate relation people on one board. How we are beginning that? First, we have already conducted Blogathon, which is called Rachana. Already top 10 participants we have selected. They are assigned. Now, Codeathon. This is like we are conducting. Yesterday only we have released our poster, which is called Sankalp. Even that word tells if you have that Sankalp in you, then you finish the coding part. So Codeathon is our current event. After that, we will conduct Customer On, which is on marketing, sales, public and corporate relations. This is purely that every student is not a programmer. Every student is not a blogger, and every student is not into marketing and sales. Every student has some innate potential in him. We want to bring that innate potential, and we want to combine all of you people to come out as a BizRoyals. Okay. After these three events, in Blogathon we will select top 10. In Codeathon we will select top 5 to 10 teams, and then in the Customer On also we will select top 10. We will combine all these people. You have to observe, we will combine top teams from all these events, and we'll combine you people on one platform, and we will give you a chance to select your team. Okay, are you observing? Blogathon, Codeathon and Customer On will bring you people on board, and you people form as a team, and whatever idea you have or we have some ideas, we will ask you to implement. Once you people come out as a team and if you implement, as a incubation center, as a startup ecosystem enablers, we Viba provide you seed fund to come out as a startup, to build that as a product. That is what the end goal is. Okay, this is very big vision, and this is very proper vision to bring startup culture in the country. Okay, so here in the last, all the top 10 will work together and come out as a startup. As a Viba, we have good mentoring panel, we have good partners with us, and we will provide you some office space, cloud space or anything to bring that as a startup. So this is what about ANTHARPRERANA, and the event currently we are doing Codeathon. Already Blogathon has finished. In this Codeathon, it is called Sankalp. We have 3 rounds. In the round 1, we will be giving you a platform which is called Avasyu, which is done by our Viba incubator. Okay, it's a startup from Viba only. We will give you the platform. You have to log in onto the platform, and you have to, in the round 1, you have to write coding, aptitude and logical. Why, sir? Why? Because If you go to any placement also, you have to write these things. One thing is, it will be a practice for you. Other thing is, if you are seeing any problem, if you want to solve that problem, you should have that aptitude or logical or coding skills in you. Basic programming language is C. That is why we are keeping this exam. Okay, it will be from June 8th 6 p.m. to June 10th 11 p.m. Don't worry about the dates and timings. Our team will be in constant touch with you. You just have to participate in the event. So in the first round, we will be writing this exam on our AVASU platform. Even AVASU, we have divided 3 zones: red zone, orange zone, and green zone. Okay, every zone will have 15 bits. Every member in your team, if suppose you have 3 members in your team, every team member has to finish this exam which is given on AVASU platform. They have to complete red, orange, and green zone. We didn't put any timing on it. You people can discuss with your team. You can for writing this exam, you can discuss with your team. You can go on Google and you can do the things. Why we have done this? Why? Because even this also plays an important role. If you have to discuss with your team what about this program or what about this code, how to write, how to solve this kind of problem. In order to bring that, we have put this exam from June 8th to June 10th. Second round, whoever finishes these badges, red, orange, and green badges, they'll enter into round 2. Round 2 is error code correction, where our team will be giving you a code, a piece of code which has errors. Your team, as a team, what you have to do is, you have to correct those errors and you have to execute it and you have to produce the results. Okay, this is what your second round is. Whoever finishes that will enter into third round. In the third round, we have startup kits. As I said, agri, health, fintech, prop tech, fashion tech, anything. If you have any idea, if you have your own idea, if you want to do your own idea, you can do this. Otherwise, we will be giving you objectives, whatever you wanted to do. Like if we have some idea, we will give you. Otherwise, you can come out with your idea and you have to build a product. This will go for 2 to 3 days. I will be mentioning you the time, but minimum is 2 days and maximum is 3 days. We'll give you that time. You have to build your product and you have to produce us the results. Then we will select top 5 teams. Top 5 teams have to do 3 minutes video of whatever you have. I hope you understood how we are conducting our Sankalp Codeathon. It will be consisting of round 1, round 2, round 3. Round 1 is examination or coding examination which you need to clear. Every member in the team has to clear. Then round 2, error correction, where we will be giving you a piece of code which has errors and you have to solve it. And then round 3 is actual product building. I hope you understood the whole concept and be a part of this. Please share to many to participate in our mission ANTHARPRERANA. Thank you.